Democrats bleeding Hispanic support, and it should be really no surprise at all. Anna Paulina Luna is running for Congress in Florida, and it's good to have you on tonight. You're getting ready for a run here. I want to talk about this because it's, this has been such an important base for Democrats. But the moment that this party went woke, I think it was all over for a vast majority of Latino Americans in this country. What are your thoughts?
I mean, the fact is that previous to 2016 and when President Trump ran for office, Democrats really did have a very strong position on border security. In fact, Obama was known as the deporter in chief. And what ended up happening is as they saw the increase and the projected facts that Hispanic Americans of Mexican descent are now the largest voting minority in the country, they switched their platform in an effort to pander to the largest voting minority in the country and use immigration as that pandering tool. The fact is that a majority of Hispanic Americans, both legal immigrants and those that are descendants of legal immigrants, understand that illegal immigration hurts our communities the most. And so they have lost on this issue. They have lost on the issue of pushing late-term abortion. And they've also lost on the fact that Biden is destroying the economy, and a majority of us are small business owners.
It's very well said. And real quick, what percentage of Hispanic Americans identify as Latinx, would you say?
A very, very small percentage, and they keep trying to make it happen. So I always joke, stop trying to make Latinx happen. But the fact is the same party that pushes the fact that people should identify a certain type of way doesn't want to respect the fact that the largest voting minority in the country really respects our heritage, respects our language, and does not identify as Latinx.
Could we see a moment? I mean, is it realistic to think that we could see a moment where more than half of Hispanic Americans vote Republican in an election?
I believe so. I actually sat down with MSNBC and we were talking about this very issue. Right now, the current breakdown is a third lean Republican and or conservative, a third lean left, and then a third are in the independent area, but they are leaning Republican. So we're going to see that half mark in the 2022 and potentially the 2024 election cycle.
Yeah, a curious moment this week. CBS News inaccurately calling Julie Rodriguez the most senior Latina to ever serve in a West Wing staffing job. That from Ed O'Keefe, who does the White House for CBS. They completely ignore Mercedes Schlapp. And it reminds me of how the media and Democrats pretended that Rick Grinnell effectively didn't exist so that they could push and gush over Pete Buttigieg as well. Isn't it something how they keep doing this?
It's not a surprise. The fact is that when we are given a fair shot on the issues on media, on social media, we win on those issues. And that's why they work so hard to suppress and undermine the accomplishments, especially those of the minority classes that end up really succeeding on our own merit for the American dream and with the America First platform. So I'm not surprised, but it is unfortunate.
You were endorsed in your run for Congress by the Club for Growth today. Can you tell us what that means to you?
That means that I am very much so projected to win this seat. We're already polling at 41% ahead. I'm proud to say that I am the Trump-endorsed candidate for Florida 13. I'm pro-life, pro-God, pro-gun, and anti-globalist, and I'm going to kick butt and help flip the seat, Florida 13.
All right, well said. Anna Paulina Luna, thank you so much for the time.